Yep.
All right, guys. Hi. Thanks so much for jumping on with us tonight. We appreciate you being here, spending some time with us. We know time is literally the most valuable thing that we have because we never can get any back. Like we can give it and it doesn't come back, right? So we want to be respectful of that. This is going to be short and sweet and full of amazingness. So we're planning on only being here for about 15 minutes. So we're not, if you got lots to do, hey, we got to go put kids to bed too. So we're right there with you. My name is Michelle, and I am going to do a fun giveaway in just a minute. I'm going to see if a couple more. I like Joy's idea of like an early bird giveaway, but we're just doing one giveaway today. So I'm going to give people just a hot second if there's a few more people that jump on. We are here to talk a little bit about making some money, because drop a one in the comments if you like making money. If you like money, drop a one. If you guys see where there's a chat. There's a chat, not the comments, I guess, in the chat. I like me some money. Let's be honest, you can't really do much in life without money. And money, like the stats on like divorce, like money is the number one reason people get divorced. I know I don't want to get divorced. If you're married, I'm pretty sure you probably don't want to be part of that stat. So like, let's just save some divorce rates. It's like that number one stress that is going around that just everyone has to deal with. And if we can help eliminate that giant stress, like, yes, please. Amen. Let's do that. I also like, as a mom, I definitely know I'm not the only mom on here. I want to be able to give my babies the absolute best that I can. And obviously, I need to be able to pay for things to do that, right? Like something that has been so powerful for my family has been creating experiences. And like my 4-year-old last night asked me when we can go to Hawaii and Disneyland again, because that we went a year ago to both Hawaii and Disneyland. And they're like, Mommy, when do we get to go again? I like, and then the next thing was, Mommy, when you make lots of money, we get to go again, right? And I want my kids to have more of those. So while you might want lots and lots of money, you might also just be like, $100 could really take some stress off right now. Like if I could go to the gas station, fill up and not have a heart attack, that would be great. If I could go and buy Christmas dinner for my family, that would be amazing. I have one of the girls on my team. She literally wasn't going to be able to buy Christmas dinner for her family. And she had money hit her account she wasn't expecting right before Christmas. And they had Christmas dinner. Like that is so beautiful and so empowering. So wherever you fall, I get it. So I'm going to tell a little bit of my story here. I have actually been doing what I do for 8 years now, almost 8 years. February will be 8 years. I've been saying 7.5, and I realize we're just about to take over to 8 years. So I'm just going to start owning 8 years. And when I started hitting order on my $100 order, had some heart palpitations. We were living credit card bill to credit card bill because the paycheck to paycheck was like my next dream. We didn't have enough money to just be able to pay our bills. We were using our credit cards to pay our bills. That's how tight we were. And so thinking about putting another $100 on a credit card that's about to be maxed out was not a good feeling. But what also was not a good feeling was the fact that I could barely get out of bed every day. I was horrifically exhausted. I was anxious about the thought of leaving my house. Just the thought of leaving my house made me have an anxiety attack. I was on the couch with a heating pad all the time because I was so bloated and crampy and in so much pain. Water made my stomach hurt. I was not a happy-go-lucky mom in any way, shape, or form. I was the no snappy mom, and I had a baby. Like I was snappy to my baby, you guys. My baby was 7 months old when I ordered and started this. Okay. My husband did not get the best of me in any way, shape, or form. So I knew that I had to figure out how to make this thing happen when after a couple of weeks, I was like, ooh, I feel better. Like something is working here, and I can't just keep putting money on a credit card that we can't pay for. So how are we going to make this work? So my first dream and vision was I need a couple $100 to pay for our groceries. I need my products covered and I want to pay for my groceries. That was huge. That was a game changer. So when I got my first little paycheck, that at that time, you guys, it was like $20. And I was like, I just made some money. And all I did was I went and told like one person about what I was doing. And I got this little tiny paycheck, and I was like, what if I go tell like one more person? What's going to happen? So I will tell you, I got started. My first 4 people that I told about Plexus was my mama. Y'all, our mamas love us. They're gonna do it. My mom needed it. Like, let's be honest. My mom's not the healthiest person. I love her dearly. She needs some Plexus. Okay. My husband, because it's my husband. That's easy. My best friend has struggled with severe mental health disorders. Pretty much every mental health thing that you can think of, she has been diagnosed with. And it is just like literally this hamster wheel of medication and not getting any improvement. And like lots of different medications, lots of gut issues. She had put on a lot of weight, and she was desperate for a change. And the 4th person was actually, I was a personal trainer at the time, was one of my personal training clients. And she wanted to feel better. She wanted to lose a little bit of weight. She wanted some simple support. And I found that. So I looked at the first couple people that were right there in my life, who were the first, easiest, best people for me to talk to. And out of that, I ended up making several $100s. And so we're going to talk about this a little bit more, but that's how simple this is who are those first simple people that come to mind? That's who you talk to, and you're going to make a couple $100s. Everybody wants to feel good at the end of the day. And that's our products. The beauty of it is our products help you feel good. I'm not on the couch anymore. Like, I'm the yes mom. I'm the fun mom. My kids were a little over the top today, and I did not scream at them. And I was pretty proud of myself for that. So I'm going to turn it over to Joy. She's going to talk a little bit about her experience, and then we're going to tell you a little bit more about how you can make $400 in the next week.
All right. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. So my name is Joy, and I am a registered dietitian, and I have been using Plexus now for 2 years and sharing Plexus for, well, end of September was when I placed my first order. I remember exactly where I was because I was tired. I was tired of fighting my weight. Even as a dietitian, even though, I really didn't think I ate that unhealthy, I was a lifelong athlete, and the weight was always just so hard to make, to make the needle move on the scale. And so I was tired of fighting that. And I met Michelle and learned some stuff about gut health, cyber stalking her. And even though I'm a dietitian, though, I figured I knew everything, but I hadn't tried it. And I tried so many other things to help my weight and just help me feel good. And I would always stick with something for about, 2 or 3 weeks, and then fall off and beat myself up because I fell off because I wasn't being perfect, and in that it wasn't giving me results because I wasn't being perfect enough. And so I was just tired of all that, and I hadn't tried gut health. So I was like, okay, what the heck? I'll give it a try. And it was significant. Like, I remember where I was exactly when we placed my first order, because I was just wanting something finally to work. And I just, followed the regimen, and it did work. And then as a dietitian, I wanted to know, why is this actually working when not everything else I tried hadn't, and it worked. I didn't even have to work very hard at it, and my body finally was giving off the right signals. And so it was something that I was really looking for as a dietitian to help myself. But then as soon as I, saw the results so quickly, I was like, this can be my tool to help people. I was in between. I was in a big crossroads with my career. I had been doing the consulting as a dietitian, working in nursing homes where I was billing the hours. I had to put in the hours to bill the hours, and there was a cap. I had pushed myself really hard and was working really long days, but I couldn't fit in more time in the day. And so my, what I could be paid, I could try to charge more for my time, but still it would have to be billable hours. And so when I saw that this can help me use my dietitian skills of wanting to help people, like, you don't have to be a dietitian to do this, but if you care about helping others, then this works. And helping myself be healthier, helping myself feel just the best I've ever felt as an adult, and then make money because I share like how good I feel. It was a win-win. And, I got excited about sharing, helping people. And then Michelle was like, you want an extra $1,000 for Christmas? Like, I remember that message too. I actually was laying in bed. My office has been taken over by my kids, so I no longer have an office. So here I am in my bed, and I get to work in my bed now. But I remember, looking over at my husband and been like, $1,000 for Christmas? Should I go for it? And he's like, yeah. And all it was just sharing, and people who who were in my social media feeds that I really didn't talk to much wanted to know more. And honestly, I would not have reached out to them, but because I was just sharing something that was working for me finally, and sharing from my heart, and letting them know too that, like, hey, this is the real deal. Like, I'm putting my dietitian reputation on the line by sharing this. And that, was open up the doors where I'm helping people I had no idea had struggles, like, struggles with their gut, struggles with anxiety. And because I just shared how these products work, I'm changing lives. And it has given me so much more purpose as a job now than I had before. And it's what I do. Like I said, I'm working here for my bed. I have a 7-month-old baby at 43. He was a surprise because my body got so healthy, and it was the best pregnancy ever out of my 3. And I'm, working around work this through the nooks and crannies of my day of being a mom. I also have 2 other daughters, and it is what I've always was looking for, where I can help people be healthier. It's making me healthier by doing it, and just learning how to pass that on. And the financial part too. I have always wanted to be in control of my finances. That's my finance, not only my finances, but be in control of how much is possible for me to make. I was never okay with having a cap on, that some job said, this is the highest that will pay you. Or even I was a health teacher at some point. And again, the state of Oregon puts a cap on, this is the most that we will pay you as a teacher. And so, I've worked lots of different ways, but being, in control and helping people is a win-win.
Amen to that.
Mhm.
No cap, guys. There's no cap here. So, when I say there's no cap, like, we can help you make $400 in the next week. Easy peasy. But also, I'm a 6-figure earner in Plexus. I drive a Plexus Lexus. I go on trips. So I want you to see that there's like all different kinds of levels. You can make as little or as much as you want here. My coach makes $1 million with our company every year. So like I say, there's no cap. There is literally no cap. There is a woman in our company who makes like $200,000 a month, which is just, I know that's crazy talk, but it's true. So just a quick snippet. We're not going to do a huge amount of training. I told you 15 minutes. Real quick, I want you to drop in the chat how much money you want for Christmas, like what's going to pay for Christmas. Just drop a number into the chat. We are going to be doing a simple little training. We're going to have a Facebook chat group where we're going to teach you the simple steps to make $400 in the next week. If you want to be a part of that, after you drop how much money you want for Christmas, drop Christmas cash and we can get you added in. It's essentially going to be a 5-day thing where we're going to teach you the steps and we're going to help you make $400+ and that $400+ you're probably like, oh my gosh, I have to work a lot. No, you need to help 3 people. Do you know 3 people that want to feel better? That's the base of this. Yes. Haley knows 3 people that want to feel better. Okay. So you help 3 people feel better and you're going to make a minimum of $410.
Yep. This month. Yep.
I'm seeing $500 from several, $500 to $1,000 from several people. $410 is almost 500. You help 4 people, you're essentially going to make just shy of that $500 mark that you need to cover Christmas. And it is very simple. And it's the beauty of it is not only are you going to get this cash back, you're going to have fun doing this with your friends. Like, I get to hang out with Joy all the stinking time. She's so amazing, you guys. If you know Joy, you love her. Like, we get to hang out, we get to have fun together because this is fun. We get to help people be healthy together. You don't need to know anything. Joy and I are the ringleaders around here. We pretty much do it all. It's a plug and chug situation. That's what I like to say. We're the ringleaders and you're just kind of like the cute little people that like do what we tell you to do. Just kidding. Okay, so that's basically all we have. I am Samsung SM and Galaxy S21. If you could drop your names in the chat, that would be really helpful for us. I will be in contact with the winners of, oh, I'm giving away a Dutch Brothers gift card. I didn't even tell you what you guys are winning.
Oh, yay, Becky.
Becky Johnson. Okay, Becky Johnson is our Samsung Galaxy. If you could state your name, that would be super helpful. And I'm not seeing any Christmas cash. If you want to be in our chat group to learn how to make said 400 plus 500, you guys want $500. We're going to help you make $500 in the next week. Christmas cash. We need a Christmas cash in the comments.